Man, Vikings fans, it's been a brutal stretch without our franchise savior under center. But the wait is over. JJ McCarthy is stepping back into the spotlight this Sunday in Detroit, and I can already hear the purple thunder rolling. After that nasty high ankle sprain sidelined him for 6 long weeks, our number 10 overall pick from the 2024 draft is declaring his leg feels amazing and ready to go. Picture this. The kid who torched defenses at Michigan, now just a stone's throw from Ann Arbor, facing the Lions in a divisional bloodbath that could flip our season on its head. This isn't just a comeback. It's redemption arc material. McCarthy's been chomping at the bit on the sidelines, watching Carson Wentz battle through his own wars that just ended with Wentz hitting IR for season-ending shoulder surgery. Brutal timing, right? But it clears the path for JJ to grab the reins with 9 games left to prove he's the real deal. Stats don't lie. In his brief pro flashes, he's got that dual-threat fire, 50 rushing yards, and a score already. What do you think, fam? Does this feel like destiny? And here's the juice from Vikings news. Kevin O'Connell's all in, saying JJ's full practice reps this week show he's locked in on fundamentals. No more baby steps. This is extended action, baby. Imagine the energy in that Lions dome. Our boy's mobility back. Eyes downfield, ready to carve up that secondary. If he stays upright, this could be the start of something legendary. Who's with me? Hit that like if you're painting your face purple for this one. Flashback time. Purple Warriors. Remember when JJ McCarthy's entire rookie year vanished in a puff of meniscus smoke? Yeah, that preseason debut had us drooling. Crisp throws, poise under pressure, the works. O'Connell straight up called him our franchise QB right then, and Vikings news echoed the hype across the board. But injuries, they've been the ultimate buzzkill, turning potential into patience testing purgatory. Now, fully healed at 22, he's itching to rewrite the script. Think about it. 6 weeks off after that Falcons fiasco, where he gutted through a twisted ankle he didn't even know was wrecked yet. All while welcoming his newborn son into the world. Talk about warrior mode. He missed reps for dad duties, but came back reflecting hard, rewatching tape with KO like a film junkie. When we nail the simple things, he said, the outcomes explode. That's the mindset shift we're banking on. Folks are calm, duck-like focus in the pocket. What gets me pumped? That NFC Offensive Player of the Week nod after torching the Bears in that epic fourth-quarter comeback. One rough quarter aside, he flipped the script with 2 TD passes and a rushing score, piling up 170 yards in the final 17 minutes. O'Connell lit up talking about it. Efficiency on feet, accurate reads, ball security. If he channels that against Detroit's D-line, we're talking fireworks. You feeling that Viking fire yet? Tell me in the comments. Bears win or bust from here. Alright, let's keep it real. Skull Squad McCarthy's NFL tape so far? It's tiny and a bit bumpy, like a rookie roller coaster on a detour. Across 2 starts, 24 of 41 for 301 yards, 2 TDs, 3 picks, and a lost fumble. Passer rating? A gritty 67.2, sitting 43rd out of 45 QBs with 20-plus dropbacks. Oof. But zoom out, Vikings news diehards. Those 9 sacks on 55 dropbacks? That's the O-line's rough love taps. Not all on him. And hey, 50 rushing yards with a TD? That's the Michigan magic peeking through. Context is king here, purple peeps. Game 1. Bears comeback heroics. Game 2. Falcons nightmare. Fresh off baby joy. Hobbling unknown on that ankle. Against a defense that's capped every QB under 205 yards this year. No wonder it was ugly. 3 turnovers, sure, but resilience? Off the charts. He owned it in review sessions with O'Connell, zeroing in on footwork, reads, and that duck mentality. Shake off the noise, execute clean. It's not pretty yet, but growth? That's the gold. Imagine the lessons baked in. Watching Wentz grind these past 5 weeks, appreciating quick releases, rhythm throws. McCarthy's gushing about it. I feel like myself again, with full mobility unlocked. No more tentative steps, he's primed to dance. What stat jumps out at you? That rushing TD or the sack count? Drop your take below. Let's debate if this reset buttons him to stardom. Hold on to your horns, Vikings faithful. Drafting McCarthy 2 Aprils back wasn't a gamble. It was a vision. The brass saw upside that screamed, franchise cornerstone. And they doubled down by shipping Sam Darnold out after that 14-win fairy tale. Why? Confidence in his arm, his grit, his long-game glow. Training camp ups and downs? Expected. But those highs? Electric. Like that joint practice where he smoked the Patriots secondary, lasers everywhere. Vikings news was buzzing. This kid's got it. Fast forward to his NFL debut. Slow start with a pick-six sting, but fourth quarter fire? Moxie on steroids. 3 straight possessions. 2 passing TDs, 1 rushing gem. O'Connell broke it down this week. 170 yards in 17 minutes. All him. Feet efficient, progressions sharp, completions popping. That's not luck. That's blueprint. Even in the lows, like that Falcons fumble fest, context screams patience, new dad, hidden injury, elite D. We're not chasing perfection. We're chasing progress. And get this, the Vikings' belief hasn't budged an inch. From preseason promise to sideline scholar, JJ's been a sponge. Now, with health on his side, it's showtime. You remember that draft night high? Feels like we're recapturing it. Who's your ride or die Viking right now, McCarthy or Jefferson? Spill in the comments. I need your energy. Patience, my purple brothers and sisters. That's the Viking way this stretch, especially with JJ McCarthy's greenhorn glow still flickering. O'Connell's preaching it. It won't be perfect, but show me grasp, technique, fundamentals, progressions. And with his talent, it'll shine. The schedule's a beast starting now, Lions. Then who knows what carnage. But wins? Bonus. This is about command, growth, owning that offense like it's his birthright. Vikings news is all over it. Full health means full reps, no shortcuts. Rewind to those first 2 games. Roller coaster city. 7 quarters of grind, 1 quarter of wizardry that snagged him player of the week honors. Then poof, ankle apocalypse. But 6 weeks later, reflection gold. He and KO dissected every snap. Landing on simple things right equals explosive outcomes. Footwork locked, mind calm, process pure. It's not hype. It's homework paying off. Imagine him extending plays now, that underrated mobility flipping fields. What fires me up? His confidence roaring back. Extremely confident, he says. Trust in teammates at all-time high. Sideline sucks, but it sharpened his eye. No VR sims beat real reps, and he's starved for 'em. You think Detroit's the perfect stage? Or too soon? Hit me with your bold prediction, McCarthy MVP or learning curve. Let's dive deep. Skull Squad. McCarthy's game boils down to rhythm in Kevin O'Connell's symphony. Get the ball out quick, eyes tied to feet, arm talent doing the heavy lifting. KO hammers base, body, balance position. When JJ nails it, magic happens. Visual evidence? Plenty from camp, preseason that bears barrage. But the flip side? Knowing when to chuck it away or scramble smart, not reckless. That ankle tweak? Born from a bold bolt against Atlanta. Balance is key, especially for a young gun who can't afford more IR detours. O'Connell's spot on. Reps are the cure-all, not headsets or hypotheticals. Protect yourself in the sequence. He urges, stay in for the next down. Keep QBING. McCarthy's mobility? Underrated weapon but harnessed right. Watching Wentz these weeks? Quick-ditch inspiration. No more holding. It's progression poetry. Vikings news scooped the vibes. Full practices this week. Ankle forgotten. Fire reignited. Picture Sunday. JJ in structure. Then boom, structured chaos if needed. Evading Dan Campbell's Wolves. It's his lab now. Who's got the edge, McCarthy's wheels or Lions pass rush? Drop your hot take. Let's build the hype. Ups and downs? That's QB life, but JJ McCarthy's rolling with the punches like a true Viking. Confidence unshaken. Every time we step out, it's the work, the trust, he beams. Sideline stings, missing those fundamental reps. But silver lining? Sideline seminary, observing masters soaking schemes. Areas improved? Tons, he admits. Now, with health humming, it's go time. No more waiting. This is his extended audition. Think back. That Falcons fog, 6 sacks, 3 turnovers, but zoom in. Missed practices for Baby Bliss, played hurt unknowingly against a D-stifling skies. No QBs cracked 205 on M. Yet he fought. O'Connell seized the forest. Progression we started? Let's continue. Not flawless, but clear command? That's the win. Vikings news is electric. Wentz down, McCarthy up, fate's nudge, and the storytelling gold. From Michigan maestro to pro puzzle solver. He's biting no grudges, just grateful for the reset. You feeling the momentum shift? What's your must-see McCarthy moment this weekend? Yo, Purple Pride, this Lions tilt? Is personal for JJ. Not far from Wolverine turf, where he owned domes and dreams. Detroit's den will pulse with NFC North venom. But our boys built for it. 9 games post this. A gauntlet, but opportunity knocks. Stay healthy, show command, that's the mantra. O'Connell's blueprint. Grasp the job, let talent torrent. We've seen flashes. Now string 'em. Injury-marred start? Sure, but hindsight hones heroes. Rookie wipeout. Then this sophomore sprain, life's scripted twists. Yet the Vikings' faith? Ironclad. Drafted for upside. Kept through Darnold's exit. Camp conquests, joint practice jewels. That Bears Q4? Proof in the pudding. Vikings news affirms. Full health, full throttle. Imagine the roar if he lights him up, TD to JJ, scramble score. It's not just a game. It's Genesis. Who's starting their fantasy lineup with him? Comment your lineup love. Storytime, Vikings fam. McCarthy's journey screams underdog epic. From draft dazzle to meniscus misery. Then this ankle odyssey. But each setback? Set up for spectacle. Rewatch tapes? Check. Focused on simples? Double check. Process this week. He vows, reads crisp, footwork fierce, calm under chaos. Duck mentality. Shake, execute, dominate. It's the recipe for rhythm. O'Connell's oracle. Good visual evidence when mechanics mesh. Arm talent, natural nitro. Just tie feet to eyes and watch completions cascade. Sacks? Lesson learned, quicker releases. Wentz watch wisdom. No more 9 blitz burials. Vikings news buzz. Practices popping, confidence cresting. What's the X factor? That balance, pocket poet or play extender. Scramble smart, stay safe. Ankles a reminder. Health's the holy grail. You trust his instincts or preach protection. Let's hear it. Halfway through this hype train, Skull Nation. Let's talk that underrated edge, McCarthy's wheels. Michigan didn't just breed passers. They forged field flippers. 7 rushes, 50 yards, a TD already. O'Connell calls it part of his game. But harnessed. No wild scrambles. Protect the sequence. Live for tomorrow. That Falcons fumble? Costly cue. Now, calculated chaos. Reps are the revelation, real ones, not sims. Can't VR the feel, KO quips. Full practices this week? Priceless. Building command, progression pride. Even in Wentz's watch, JJ gleaned. Rhythm rules. Ball out, body balanced. Vikings news exclusive vibe. He's feeling himself. Mobility maxed. Sunday stage. Lions lair. Perfect proving ground. Near home, high stakes. If he dances right, it's dynasty whispers. What's your score prediction? McCarthy magic or gritty grind? Belief borders on blind faith, but Vikings brass owns it. Post-Darnold departure? All in on JJ's makeup. Talent, tenacity, timeline. Preseason preview? Prodigy. Meniscus miss? Still encouraged. Per O'Connell. Now post-sprain? Recharged rocket. They've seen the highs, Pats practice pulverizing. Bears blitz busting. The dips? Developmental dues. Falcons funk? Fatherhood fog? Injury incognito. But resilience? Radiant. 3-possession tear. TD's triple threat. O'Connell marvels. Efficient feet, accurate arms, run game romance. It's the full offense flowering. Vikings news notes. No lost love, just leveled up lessons. Patience pays, purple posse. Not wins weekly, but weekly wisdom. Command the chaos. You buying the long haul? Or need week 9 wins? Teaser twist, fans. This ain't just JJ's return. It's a fence's oasis. Battered line, absent Jones. Wentz weathered storms, but shoulder surrender shifts seas. McCarthy's mobility, missing link. Quick throws, extended magic, if balanced, boomtown. O'Connell's offense thrives on tempo. JJ's the tempo setter. Tape takeaways? Simple right equals special. Footwork fidelity, read rapidity, calm core. No more overthink. Instinct ignition. Sideline silver. Wentz wisdom, scheme soak. Vikings news scoop. Ready to get after it, he roars. Confidence cosmic. Detroit duel. Divisional dynamite. Not far from maize and blue memories. If he owns it, 9-game surge starts. Who's your bold bet, 300 yards? Grit gallery. McCarthy's mugshot? Unfazed. Sucks missing reps, but benefited big from watching. Trust tsunami with crew, coaches. Work weekly, weaponized. Now ankle amazing. It's assault mode. No jitters, just joy. Extended action, eager embrace. O'Connell oracle. Progression persist, grasp good. Talent tells. Fundamentals first, flair follows. Visuals vindicate. Balanced body, booming balls. Vikings news pulse. Full squad health, Darisaw. Van Ginkel 2. Healthiest since September? Harbinger heaven. Lions loom. Tough test, but tailored. Near native soil. Narrative nectar. Stay healthy. Sling hot special starts. You screaming skull yet? Narrative nectar. Nation. From sprain shadow to spotlight surge. 6 weeks. Seminary for signal callers. Reflection rich. Simple supreme. Duck dive shake. Strike. Process pure. O'Connell's echo. Not perfect, but progressing. Command clear. Victory veiled. Wentz's woes? Woe is me moment, but McCarthy's muse. Quick rhythm reverence. Mobility measured, underrated ace, but armored. No reckless rushes. Rep riches. Vikings news alert. Full practice fire. Ready roar. 9 to go. Gauntlet glory? Or growth grind? Either it's electric. Your gut playoff push? Wrapping this whirlwind. Skull superfans. JJ McCarthy's return? Is the reset we craved? The spark for something seismic. From injury inferno to Detroit destiny, he's primed. Healthy, hungry, honed. Nail the simples, unleash the special, that's our Viking vow. We've unpacked the tape, the trust, the triumphs ahead. Who's ready to rumble? Purple power. Paint up, cheer loud, this Sunday's our saga's next chapter. Vikings news will keep you locked. Hit subscribe for every update. If this fired you up, smash like. Drop your McCarthy hot takes and comments. Predictions, memories, all of it. Share with your fellow faithful. Let's flood the feeds with Skull spirit. Until next time, stay purple, stay passionate, go Vikings.